Hello lovely people, welcome back to another book chat. So, a while ago, I don't remember exactly when, I talked to you about the Mysteries of Harris Burdick, which was the gorgeous book up there, which is full of so many amazing writing prompts, like really bizarre pictures which just conjure, and also with really cool captions which just conjure up a possible story or any sort of amount of possibilities, which it's a really fun thing to have if you are feeling a little bit stuck. I'm kind of talking in theory here because, as I admitted, I have never, as much as I love looking at the pictures, and it does make you sort of think, oh, what happened next, you know, with little things underneath the carpet and houses blasting off into space and all sorts of cool things like that. I have never actually written a story from them, and this book is similar, and I think my excuse for buying it was that there would be lots of really cool ideas that I could get out of it, but yeah, hasn't happened. However, I do love looking at the pictures. Okay, so The Art of Dr. Seuss. I'm sure we all remember having the Dr. Seuss around when we were kids. I'm sure if you've got kids, you've probably got Dr. Seuss books everywhere and you're completely fed up with them. I remember having the Sleep book, and it was quite big, and it was full of really, really cool, really intricate drawings of all these funky towns and cities with mad, disproportionate pillars and little pods everywhere, and it was very cool. And in them all, people obviously sleeping and yawning, and I guess the idea was that it would make you very tired, or make your child very tired. But as I remember, I used to read it over and over, so I don't think it worked very well. But anyway, this one is very, very cool. So it goes from very early on in his painting career, and with pictures like this from one of these, 1925, which are very cool and already very Dr. Seussish. Seussish. And then it goes on, and you can see him sort of developing. This is actually 1932, that one, and then 1960, and he's got that same character, the pink-tufted small beast, who I absolutely adore, and I really wanted to get a tattoo of, but I don't actually do colour tattoos, so and that's this particular one here I love, and that does remind me of the Sleep book with the mad sort of city behind it and really cool landscapes and stuff. And what is interesting as you read through this is a lot of them are quite political or social commentary. So there's a lot of things like people depicted as parts of machines, and this yeah, it's interesting. It's very interesting reading, and I wish I knew a little bit more history, particularly American history, so that I could actually put it into place a bit more. But if that is something you're interested in, it could be very cool to read for that too. And you've got ones like this with just so much going on. That's the Tower of Babel. And there's things like commenting on aging, on how we're perceived in society. Gosh, don't look as old as that. And even more wonderfully, there are loads of cats in it, which obviously makes me very, very happy. Quite love that one. Fooling Nobody. So yeah, they're little thought-provoking things, and they are very fun. And then you've just got a lot of silliness, like indistinct cat with cigar. Cat from the wrong side of the tracks. And so yeah, it's just a really fun book, which I wanted to show you because I thought that if you are into books that give you story prompts, or just want an excuse to buy a pretty art book, possibly, I would definitely recommend this one. This is so gorgeous. And a lot of the pictures as well are just absolutely beautiful, particularly towards the end. I mean, look at that Tahitian landscape. It's just lovely. There's so much colour and so much life in it. And I know nothing about art, but I just think it's really cool. And then unfortunately you turn it and it says the economic situation clarified. And that I love in a very sad sort of way. So yes, there we go. And I do not have a copy of, but I will mention here that he also did a book called The Lady's Godiva, I think, or The Nine Lady Godivas. something like that. And that was a more adult book because obviously the Godievas are naked. And I have seen some of the prints from there, and it's absolutely fantastic and really fun. So, if your knowledge of Dr. Seuss is kind of cat in the hat, it is worth exploring a little bit more of the other things that he's done because, yeah, he was a really interesting character. And this one has an introduction by Maurice Sendak also. So, yes, definitely worth getting hold of if you see it. Yeah, thanks very much for joining me. Oh, no, wait, I haven't asked you a question. Right, let me ask you a question. Okay, do you have any cool prompt books that you'd like to share as well? Because although I don't use them, I really like looking at the pretty pictures. So if you have any suggestions for me, let me know. And also anything like the magical realism bot on Twitter, which I do actually use because for whatever reason little lines of text like that kind of set me off better than pictures do. So if you know of anything like that as well, then let me know below. Awesome, thanks very much.